Ladies and gentlemen, it's my proud privilege to chair this plenary one on surveillance in the digitized battlefield. And before I introduce the eminent speakers on my right and left, let me start by thanking particularly General Chandele and GON for according me this very singularly important, personally, opportunity to be chairing this. For no other reason that insofar as the military defense establishment is concerned, I am currently handling the dissemination, apart from the garnering, harnessing, integration, coercing, coordination and dissemination to each of the individual services. So technically, I form the interface or the bridge between the technology-centered industry, which is using your technology and being able to use it for cutting-edge combat effectiveness. The theme of this, the thematic scheme of this 8th session of the GON seminar. And I dare say that they definitely by far seeing far more better and quality-wise better attendance than I am aware of, because I happen to have attended earlier seminars as well. And I compliment Chandele for that and GON team in generic terms. Having said that, I'll take off from where the speakers left off. The eminent speaker, General Chandele, called one speaker. I must say each one of them was a specialist in his own field. Talking to General Chandele in the tea break. For example, Mr. Patil, the L&T head. There have been such significant PPPs that L&T has gone in for, and the results, particularly for the Navy, are there to see. And I should know that. I handled part of the Navy when I was there in Port Blair. So there is a significant opportunity, a huge amount of scope to be harnessed for the combat effectiveness for each one of these individual services. Now, insofar as the men concerned, he spoke about policies. He spoke about bridging the huge bridge between policy and implementation. Dr. Apte, in fact, I was sitting in a couple of days back and we were discussing something very highly classified on a commonality of projects that we are working on, because he handles NTRO, I handle DIA. And interestingly, he spoke about cyber intelligence and he spoke about the issue of human resource. And in continuation, we have Brigadier Asthana speaking to us about how the cutting-edge technologies have to be harnessed and put in the hands of these young soldiers to be effectively used in combat. And also, while at it, there was an issue of geospatial reference they spoke about. Now, on my right, I have Dr. Bhujani, who is an eminent, I mean, I read him more SAP. And given his background, I have his biodata with me, which since I've already read it, I'll just keep it brief, that he's one of the leading figures in analysis of avalanches and snow management in high altitude areas, and has worked extensively in Nubra Valley. And I quite know what you've been through, because I was just visiting there about a week back. So Nubra Valley being presented the ENC's commendation card twice over. So I rated more a sapper than a scientist, a combat soldier at that. And we welcome you. I'm looking forward to the terrain issues that he'll be covering, so geospatial bit is concerned. I have from the industry, Mr. Kaushik Chakrabarti. Mr. Kaushik has got over 12 years of experience with Hexagon, when represents the industry in this forum, and how he's being at the head of sales and management in the Spanish area, right? And has headed Hexagon, while he has 25 experience in the international sales management, he has over 12 years of experience in the Asia Pacific region. And before this, he handled the geospatial business unit of Intergraph, right? Intergraph. We welcome you. And again, he'll be speaking to us about putting intelligence into the hands of those in the battlefield. That is us, the users. And finally, On my extreme left, I have a very eminent personality, Mr. Shankar Narayan, who's been working with ISRO for a very long time, and I was just chatting with him, and it emerged that he's one of the pioneers of putting a large number of satellites in space, of which I am a very major user today. And I harness whatever invent comes in, and I have the only military archival facility in the country. And thanks to his efforts. Today, he's a senior director in the government programs of Digital Globe. And apart from that, he worked with the Sanborn Map Company of the USA, which took the lead in 3D GIS mapping programs in Delhi and in the UAE regions. And he's an electronics instrumentation engineer from the IIS, Bangalore, and done PG courses in software engineering, digital data systems, and microprocessor-based instrumentation. He'll speak to us on a topic very dear to me, because it's also part of my job. Satellite imagery, surveillance, and visualization is the matter. So having introduced all four of them in one go very briefly, and without much further ado, I'll start with the first speaker and request him to enlighten us, Dr. Bhutani, on fostering geospatial capability for the defense service and the role of the DPI. Dr. Bhutani, ladies and gentlemen.